Hi all, I'm Neld, solo parent and hardworking mom. In the Philippines today, we are seeing a silent crisis. College campuses filled with young women, smart, ambitious, full of dreams, suddenly finding themselves pregnant before graduation. The most shocking part is that many of them were warned, advised, and counseled by their parents. But still, it happens. In this episode, I will detail some reasons why many Filipinas get pregnant in college, despite all the talks, warnings, and advice from their parents. This isn't about judging, it's about understanding. Because if we can understand the why, we might be able to change the what next. Most parents warn their daughters about sex, but they rarely talk about emotional vulnerability. College is the first time many Filipinas feel independence. No curfews, no chaperones, no watchful eyes. So when a guy gives attention, affection, and emotional validation, it feels powerful. It's not just about lust, it's about the need to feel loved, chosen, and valued. Unfortunately, emotional curiosity can turn into emotional dependency. And that often leads to risky decisions, unprotected encounters, and later, a pregnancy that wasn't part of the plan. The average Filipino parent doesn't talk openly about sex. The typical counseling goes like this: Anak, don't do it. Wait until marriage. But no one explains why or how to protect themselves. So instead of real education, young people learn from TikTok, YouTube, or gossip among friends. They think they know what they are doing until reality hits. In short, lack of honest conversation creates ignorance disguised as innocent. Scroll through your social media feed, what do you see? Pretty faces, perfect couples, soft girl aesthetics, relationship goals. Many Filipinos start believing that love equals validation. They see influencers glamorizing romantic life and think that intimacy is part of modern love. So when a college girl meets a guy who treats her like a TikTok fantasy, she mistakes the illusion for real love. And reality hits hard when consequences follow. Social media has turned private acts into public trends, and it's blurring the line between love, lust, and loneliness. Parents say, "You are in college now, be responsible." But freedom without discipline is dangerous. Many students move away from home for the first time. They live in dorms, apartments, or boarding houses with no curfew and no supervision. They think, "I'm grown now, I can handle this." But independence doesn't always come with maturity. Without guidance, that freedom can quickly turn into reckless decisions, and one mistake can change a life forever. Some men who exactly what to say to get what they want. They will say, "I love you. I will marry you someday. You can trust me. Don't worry, I will take care of you." And many young women, especially those craving affection, believe it. They fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. By the time reality hits, he is gone, leaving her with a memory and a pregnancy. This isn't about blaming women, it's about exposing manipulation that hides behind fake love. In some circles, getting into a serious relationship in college is treated like a status symbol. Girls talk about their boyfriends like their achievements. So when one gets pregnant and posts it online, others see it as brave, romantic, or a love story. But they don't see the sleepless nights, the financial stress, the lost dreams. Peer pressure doesn't always come from teasing. Sometimes it comes from seeing others doing it and thinking, why not me too? Some Filipinas see relationships, especially with men who seem stable for financially better off, as a way out. Out of poverty, out of pressure, out of struggle. But depending on someone financially can lead to dependency emotionally and physically. Soon, the pregnancy becomes a byproduct of trying to escape a hard life, not a deliberate choice to start a family. The intention might be love, but often it's survival wearing the mask of romance. Every parent's worst nightmare begins with this one sentence: "It won't happen to me." Our confidence makes young people careless. They think one time without protection is fine. They think pregnancy is something that happens to other people. But biology doesn't care about belief, and consequences don't ask for permission. Awareness without action is useless. Knowing isn't enough if you don't apply it. To every young Filipino watching this, your worth is not defined by who you date or what you do to keep someone's love. To parents, counseling doesn't mean control, it means connection. Talk to your daughters with honesty, not fear. Bond with her and establish trust, faith, and real conversations. Listen as much as you warn. Because at the end of the day, preventing early pregnancy isn't about shame, it's about education, empathy, and empowerment. If we want fewer surprises, we need more conversations. I have a 19 years old daughter who I plan on sending to college. We have openly discussed the subject, and she has awareness and knowledge of friends or associates who got pregnant and abandoned and living in parent support. Their future ruined, and the chain of poverty and single Filipino moms continue. Although we have both agreed it should not and will not happen, the men out there in a college environment or elsewhere seems to weaken the best of wills and determination. I just pray that her education goals and future plans are not derailed by a smooth talking and smooth operator or responsible male. They never practice what they preach and make babies without fear, concern, empathy, or apathy. They rarely even visit the many kids, if at all, they produce. It's a shame and a big stain on society and the single Filipino mom. If you found this discussion helpful or eye opening, hit that like button. Subscribe for more real talk about Filipino social issues, and share this with someone who might need to hear it today. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Enjoy your day. See you next episode.